Greetings Internet, DDA here, and it's the morning. No, I'm definitely pointing. Every time. Greetings Internet, DDA here. It's the morning of the East Kai tournament, and I'm super excited. I have some really cool people here with me, and so I just thought we would talk about the decks we're going to use before the tournament. So we're what I have here. This is the deck that my brother's using, Future Gohan Saiyan. It's changed lots. I actually updated it with the current CRD, even though it's not active for my tournament. So I changed out Saiyan Power for Saiyan Power Strike. That's one of the big changes that the biggest. Goku's Power Strike, right? The biggest change that was made with that deck. And this is a new deck that I'm rolling out. Both me and my friend Zach are playing double black Videl, the dark horse in the tournament.
You're not pointing enough.
Okay, so and this is basically a heroic black beatdown deck. She just puts out a ton of damage. All right, so she really does put out. All right, so why don't we go over and see what other people are playing for the tournament? That's Jeffrey Brewster.
How's it going? I'm still trying to decide. I'm torn between Majin Vegeta Saiyan and Future Gohan Namekian. I have more experience with the Future Gohan Namekian, but since it's the last tournament where a bunch of the ally stuff's going to be legal, I'm kind of leaning towards Majin Vegeta.
That's a good choice there. Honestly, with the beatdown environment, and just keep going on.
Alright, next.
Hey everybody, you know me.
This is 7 morning.
Creepy. I know, I'm very creepy. Hi, good morning. I built my deck literally this morning. I'm pretty sure it was after midnight, after we put it together. Being the designer of Demon King Piccolo, I thought it would be cool to try to win with him today, or at least build a fun deck that can prove he's pretty good. So I've got Demon King Piccolo, Namekian, Trunks Saga, Ally, Punisher, Expendables, Dragon Ball, Victory deck, whatever you want to call it. It all works.
17 Swiss Army Knife.
Swiss Army Knife. I don't even know how it works. Nobody knows how it works. It does stuff. We'll see if that stuff can win tournaments. Otherwise, I could completely just wuss out and go with Black Bojack like always.
Ryan's next.
I'm Ryan, and I like pussy.
I can't see you.
But seriously, I really like pussy. And I may use Cell Namekian because it's a decent deck, and this is the last time it's going to work because.
That's a lie.
Well, I mean, as is. Cutting Punisher down and nuking double whammy just really slows it down, and I'm a terribly slow player, as Daryl already knows. But besides that, we've got Broly Saiyan, which is a good oldie. Used to have it 50 cards, and then we did Future Gohan Saiyan, excuse me. And then we're like, wait a minute, what if we just make Broly 70 cards like this? And apparently it ruffle stomps a lot of shit. So, you know, that's a good old classic. And for this tournament, yeah, being at D on your level 2 and then jumping to E or F, I don't know, Q, something like that on level 3, it's pretty nice. Plus, now that we know Saiyan Inspection, there is no difference between powers and constant combat powers. So Saiyan Inspection shuts off everything. I like that. Either that or Piccolo the Trained. Yeah. Done.
Alright. So we're going to go into the tournament, and hopefully we all have a good time. I don't know how many people are going to be there, but I really hope there's a good turnout, so we'll see what happens. So welcome to the second annual East Kai Tournament 2014. We are all here. We had an 11-person turnout, so why don't you just show it. Woo! And we have all the prizes here, the massive tens of dollars that are at stake here. Well, and we also have a new release card that will hopefully be released soon, a Blue Mist Kick, which will bring Blue up to par with other decks, other styles. And then we have some alternate cards here. We got Energy Lob, which is a personal favorite of mine. I love that card. And then Vegeta's Physical Stance with updated text. And just as last year, we did the poster, the 2014 poster. Everyone signed it. This is my keepsake. I'm going to keep these every year. I have the 13 one in my closet at home. So we're getting ready to kick off the tournament now. So yeah, everyone, 2014.
Fucking Academy Alignment, sir! Yeah!
Was it 5 black decks?
5 black, yeah. Yeah, well, I guess it's to make up for North Kai.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, so we have the first round here. Demon King Piccolo is starting off. Predictions for your tournament, Dave. You're playing your created personality. You're kicking off. How do you think the deck's going to do?
Well, I know that Geoff's deck is really good against allies, and I think he's beat me 2-1 or 3-1 in our matches that I've played since I kind of cobbled this together. But every game I play, I actually learn how to use the deck a little more.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. How do you think you're going to do this tournament, Geoff? I don't know. Here we are with the number one North Kai loser, the number one loser of North Kai, Ryan Lewis.
Number 2 ranked player in the world, bitches.
We'll say that's an accomplishment somewhere. Well, I mean, at least for 2014, that you're the number one ranked player in the world. I mean, yeah. Well, if we're going by the current tournament circuit, very, very specific. But let's also introduce this guy here. You want to introduce yourself? John Sutton.
My last tournament was Expanded Worlds in 04, 05. So it's been a little while.
Yeah. Well, we're certainly happy to have you here, and hopefully we'll make this a thing every year.
We've got round 2, the gay Bobsy, Vidal twins. Vidal.
Zooming, zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, not even with the camera. Don't use ancient technology. Wasting my battery.
DDA, it needs more pointing. God.
Alright, so we are here with the top cut of East Kai 2014. I'm among them, as you can see. I'm among the top cut. We have, first seeded is you, right, Zach?
I don't know what seed
I think you're first seeded, so you're in first right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so me and him, and I think I'm second, actually. Yeah, I think we're 1-2.
Yeah.
No. Geoff is second? Okay, correction, Geoff is second. Alright, so we're actually in order right now. How cool is that?
I'm playing.
Alright. Okay. So why don't you talk about the deck that me and you built that we played in the tournament? We both top cut it. Pretty amazing.
We're both running Black Vidal, Trunk Saga Mastery. It's basically just beats using the heroic cards against villains and margins, all the extra effects, hand control with black, and then tree might to get out of your freestyle drills. Heroic drills like the main focus point.
Yeah, heroic drill can pretty much get you any card on your deck in any situation.
And or speaking with the king drill.
Speaking, Jazz drill, Jazz quickness drill, basic normal freestyle drills.
All the ones that give you advantage.
The main thing about the Vidal deck is that you're playing black and you have all the really high value black cards like Black Value Destruction and Black Buffer Block, and then you play Vidal, so you also play all the really high value heroic cards. So it's like all your deck is pretty much extremely high value. Anytime you're drawing cards, you just lay them all down and do millions of damage, and while discarding their field cards and everything.
And if your bonus, if you're going against allies, extra damage.
In my personal experience of going against that deck, not once but twice, I felt like I was playing against a very weak version of Majin Buu. But it was very enlightening, very fun. I actually appreciate the Vidal Pro, the personalities. I believe that they brought me freshness to the game, so to speak. It's like random. So
It's
it's
such
a good random.
It's such a fun deck to play. Yeah, it really is so fun. So, and then sitting next to me, second seed, Jeffrey Brewster. Why don't you talk about how you did today?
I ended up going with Majin Vegeta Saiyan, and I had a build, and then it didn't quite focus as much on the lockdown as Didier's deck from Gen Con did, so I made some tweaks to it, and it's been doing really well. It's just locking people down, and even when it's not, it's just pumping out consistent enough damage that it can get around allies, except in the case where, Mr. Fashbinder dropped another world on me, and kind of, ended up with about 11 allies.
Yeah, and you actually had something in common with Fashbinder because he played Demon King Piccolo in this tournament and created Demon King Piccolo, and you played Majin Vegeta and you actually created that Majin Vegeta.
Exactly.
Yep. So, and then we over here to my left, we have the fourth ranked Ralph Bardo. So, what did you play today? How did you do?
Well, I played, Trunk Style Mastery Black Bojack. It's literally the first time that I've ever played the deck. And quite frankly, I believe it is the best deck that I've played that I've ever actually made. And I have to give credit to Fashbinder. He was the one that actually played the deck last time. And
Gen Con 2012, baby.
and also the East Con.
And he's kind of
And I really enjoyed playing against the deck. It was very aggressive. That's down my line. I love playing aggressive decks that don't really have to just sit back and be sort of like a scary cat, like block everything. And I can't stand that stuff. I like being interactive, in your face, and actually doing what he does and hitting people with attacks.
smacking people left and right. That's what it's all about. All right.
It's a little. It was a little difficult playing the deck today though because I only had 84 cards in the deck, and I only had like one of the unexpected allies, which kind of hurt.
All right. So I mean, great tournament overall. Really happy about the turnout and like top cut. I mean, right here it is. So let's see that Duke getting out and let's see what happens.
All right.
Points.
So, Didier, you made it to finals with Vidal. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, what I'm trying to do going into this match is, I mean, I'm facing Bojack Black, so he's obviously going to play a lot of allies down against me. And even though Vidal gets the ally booster with her power, he can put out so much more damage.
You're saying Bojack puts out against Vidal.
Yeah, Bojack puts out against Vidal, and while he's putting out, he just rams him really hard. So, like, I don't want to get rammed. I'm a nice girl. I don't want any of that. So I'm going to be sensei decking in my pivot kicks to stop him from ramming me home. So, yeah, that's my strategy.
Do you have any other good ally tech in your deck?
Oh yeah, I have, let's see, Heroic Effort is because of Vidal's power to focus energy for free, that he can't take control with his allies from remainder combat. And so like I'm going to be crushing on that as well as Black Pivot Kick. I can get Black Pivot Kick with Buffer Block, so I'm going to be just pivot kicking him over and over again and hopefully get some good Heroic Efforts in there.
All right, I like that. Ralph, some words. What's going on with Bojack?
I mean, the deck's been going very well for me right now. Basically, my main strategy is to try to kill him as fast as possible before he can really get a foothold in the game and start catching me with no blocks.
Makes sense, makes sense.
That's pretty much what I have to do. I mean,
Now, didn't he beat you during the rounds of Swiss? How do you feel about that?
I mean, it was a little like wow, but I mean, I know Vidal's good. I mean, I can't underestimate the deck, and when I was going into the first game that we played, I never did. I just, he caught me in early combats with no blocks.
Are you going to do anything differently? Do you have a strategy going in this time?
I mean, I'm going to be a little more defensive. And, instead of discarding my blocks and hoping to get the attacks through, I'll probably just keep some blocks and hopefully draw attacks. I mean, that'll probably be better.
Not a bad idea, Ralph. All right. Good luck, guys.
Ready.
Let the games begin.
That's going right.
Good luck, man.
Good luck.
Right now, then?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what you guys are cool with.
Let's just talk it out.
Yeah.
Fucking debate. See who wins.
You can take first, I'll take second.
Now you real people take part.
Yeah.
It's like at North Kai, you wanted, what was it? What place? 9th place or something?
Oh, yeah.
What was the?
Oh yeah, I got.
No, at North Kai, they got
I lost. Yeah, the last round I was 4-1, and I lost and went 4-2. No, or I was 3-2 and I lost. Yeah, I was 3-2 and I lost and I went 3-3. But the guy who beat me was 9th place.
Yeah.
So if I beat him, I had a chance to get in
Because
top
9th place was like the best reward. It was the freezes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Okay. Like make us seem really like informed.
Like we have our shit together.
Yeah, like we have our shit together, but we actually don't.
Are you saying that you really don't have your shit together and you
No, we have no shit.